What's up, beautiful souls? Today's reading is brought to you by your soul guides. I feel like there's a lot of them because there is. I'm hearing we all have a message for you. So if you've stumbled across this video, I don't believe in coincidences. It's probably divinely synchronized and orchestrated so that if there's something here, maybe you can have that needs to be picked up. If you are new here, welcome. My name's Crystal. I do readings for the collective. You never know what's going to come in or what messages need to be delivered. I just trust what they come as they come. And to give you an overview, I sit in meditation. I go into my outer writing for the download, pull a tarot spread, and then we finish with the oracle card. If these messages resonate and your soul feels so called, I would like to welcome you to join the community, to subscribe. It's been absolutely beautiful to watch the community grow, soul brother and sister alike, coming in union. If you've been with me for a while, welcome back. You know I love you. There's no way these are possible without you. And as I say every single time, I'll say it again, and every time going forward, energy is sacred. It's something I don't take lightly. And I'm honored and humbled that whether you're conscious of it or not, that you would trust and trust me with it. Let me have a tap in, a taste of your world. So, with all that being said, no further ado, let's go ahead and get into the download and get into today's message. I want to tell you really quick, these come in fast. I have a hard time reading them, but that is where the nuggets, I think, of gold really lay. I do want to emphasize, well, I feel like it's right there at the consciousness of my own, kind of like an itch, if you will. This almost seems a little bit maybe above my expertise. I'm trusting what comes in, and I'm just going to deliver and trust that it will resonate with you. Here we go. Things are moving, and things are moving fast. These are the things of the manifestations you diligently been working on. Well, I put this, it's interesting. It says diligently, but it looks like I wrote delightfully. So maybe you've been diligently and delightfully working on manifesting things. This is a call to harness your power now. The energies that are moving now around you can feel a bit overwhelming, chaotic, or even disorganized. In my mind's eye, I see you, if you will, the soul, still, while there's almost a chaotic tornado whirlwind around you of the energies. We want you to know this is the alchemy of energies organizing itself for your next best move. We want to remind you the power of all this manifestation came from your consciousness. You are playing with elements that may feel a bit foreign to you, but you are sharp, and in no time, you'll know how to form and yield with them or to them. While the energy all seems to be external in this moment, what we want to help bring focus in is to your influence of such elements, which first start from within. What you think, you feel, your intentions, and your attention are all asked to come into alignment to all of your bodies. Bodies being your physical, emotional, mental, and your energy light body. Alignment. You have the ability to master and influence the environment through your intentions and emotions. By first becoming conscious of what you want said outcome to be. Know the outcome you seek and then proceed by choosing the emotion of consciousness you want to experience. Only once you know the desired outcome, allow your imagination to create the thought and thought to inspired action. And from your inspired action implements the consequence of given action, which is the direct result of integration into our beingness. The soul, which inhibits all given bodies, the physical, emotional, mental, and energetic. You've mastered this before, dear soul. It only feels more complex because you are increasing pace. And in my mind's eye, it was like learning from walking to running, or riding a bike, but now feeling more confident and increasing the speed. Remember, time is the illusion. It is your energy that is the true currency. Where and how much you allocate is what will deliver your results. If at any point it feels like it's too much, release the gas and come back to the mastery of consciousness. The world is your oyster. You've come far, but have yet to see the best. Have fun. Be in childlike essence. This is what you came here to learn. And you are also very loved. Lit up with goosebumps. I love that. Okay, so to begin with your tarot spread, we have an underlining energy, and it comes with the Nine of Pentacles. This represents that which you are manifesting. I feel that you have manifested a lot. You've come a long way. You are at somewhere in your journey. It's not the 10 though, right? But you're seeing the fruits of your labor, if you will. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. As I read through this, they're asking me now, I'm going to tell you now. For many of you, it's been a very solo journey. And there's multiple cards in here that indicate just that. And the oracle that best represents you comes with one, magnetism of arrows. Is that right? It's a long passage. I'm going to read excerpts of this. Just give you an idea. But this card is what represents you in the reading. Trust in what your heart yearns for, without concern about how it will manifest. Take steps toward that which moves your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then can you truly be held. That which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. The magnetism of arrows is our soul's fascination with that which appears different and calls to us at a deep level. This soul-deep attraction inspires us to remain open, be passionate, and willing to engage with life, other people, and new, vitalizing pathways and practices that inspire us. Eros is a Greek word for love. On a spiritual level, Eros is our passionate, open, engaged love for life. When we experience Eros, we are ready to embrace our journey. It's an affirmation of life. The challenge and gift of Eros leads us into our vulnerability. From there, we can also recognize our strength and dignity. We become able to let go and heal. This oracle brings the message that life has particular gifts to share with you. There's a promise of deep soulful connections with you, with your true self, and with others, and a healing realization that you are truly desired and loved. You are encouraged to explore new pathways, especially if you feel out of your depth and a bit vulnerable in doing so. more so if they involve personal healing. This oracle indicates a path is opening up for you. It may not be the easiest way forward, but when your heart leaps at the prospect of it, know something truly special is unfolding for you through that pathway. Trust where your heart is leading you. That was one I actually intended to read, but I'm following them. So what's going on? Something you've been manifesting, things are happening fast, whirlwind of speeds, you're dab in the middle of it, and whether you're conscious of it or not, you are the alchemist, magician at hand, playing it all. Your crossing energies come with the Hermit and the Eight of Wands. Goodness, crossing energies, right? So the Hermit is recognizing that you have the answers within. Your soul already knows. Eight of Wands to me represents is fast-paced energies. Sometimes it's the downloads that come in lightning speeds. As a challenging aspect, some of you are struggling to believe it's true or trusting those intuitions. They're telling me, lean into what is true. Assuring you, we assure you, that little voice in your head, that of love and that which is encouraging you, is the realest thing. And really, ultimately, the only thing that you can trust in this matrix. For some of you, it feels like you go so fast, again, and bring in the analogy of the bike. Like you're going down the hill so fast that you may be feeling kind of a little out of control. But you're only trusting to pick up that acceleration or even because you know you're capable of it. Right? If you're first riding a bike, you wouldn't even dare go down the hill. You're trying to keep your balance. Your manifestations, what has already been brought forth, you're looking for that 10th pinnacle. You're looking for that full fulfillment. But at times you doubt your own intuition or if you're on the right road or sometimes feel maybe like you're getting a little ahead of yourself. These are your challenging things, challenging energies. So when I tap in and ask you, on your point of view, how is it that you see things? How is it all? It comes with the Nine of Cups, which is similar to the Nine of Pentacles, but it's fulfillment. You've come a long way. But our nines are solos, the solo journey. It's beautiful though, because you're not necessarily relying on outside resources or other people to give you this fulfillment. Moreover, I do feel like you are more connected than ever with spirit, your intuition, your own psychic ability, having the forethought of seeing forward. And then this came out and it just kind of clarifies that, in fact, it's been a solo journey. In fact, maybe you've lost a few people on this journey. It's the Two of Cups and it comes in reverse. As you come more in alignment with your soul's journey, what you came here to do, that which actually fills up your heart, you've outgrown many people. And it was bittersweet, I feel. I'm feeling like there's so much support in this, because I think that you, at times, I'm hearing feeling guilty of leaving maybe people or someone behind. But they're coming in giving you reassurance. I'm hearing like what's meant for you will never be lost, right? So from your point of view, I think you are feeling fulfilled. I feel like you do have an intuitive knowing of where you're going. But it has been this solo journey. You've lost some people on the way. So asking from Spirit's point of view, higher perspective, where you are right now, what's going on, how do they see it? How do they reflect on it? It comes with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It acknowledges your hard work, where you have been and where you are. But moreover, it recognizes, I'm feeling this strong, that you haven't fulfilled your destiny just yet, if you will. It's seeing a long-term vision. What has brought you to this point have been beautiful short-term goals. The short goals, the stepping stones to get you where you need to be. But from Spirit's point of view, not only acknowledging your hard work, but recognizing there's more to go. It's not a bad card at all, just rather encouragement that there's a long-term vision, something bigger at hand. And you are ready for it. You've practiced, you obtain. You've done this before, as they've said. But right now, where you're going feels a little foreign. The elements you're playing with, but not to worry. You're pretty sharp. And before you know it, you'll get a hang of it. It's like that balance or running at high speeds. You're just learning. And you're doing great. So a piece of guidance from Spirit comes with the Sun. The Sun is your success. It is your joy. It's your abundance. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's one of the best things to get. As your advice, in the original tarot, right, it has a child that plays on a horse with the sun. So the childlike essence. Have fun. Be like in childlike essence. This is what you came here to learn. Thus you are following your soul's heart. Don't take things too serious. After all, it's all a game. What if we already told you it's already yours? Would you second guess? Or fall through with certainty? What if you couldn't fail? But even if you did fail, and it led you onto the path of where you're redirected and meant to go, would you still continue? It's all working out in your favor. Look how far you've come. But it is only the short term. There's a bigger vision being at play. And what the ultimate payoff is, right? It's not about the destination, but the journey of who you're becoming. And that's what we see with the guide, or the potential outcome. It's actually very beautiful. It's when you reach that next goal, that next whatever you're playing with and manifesting right now, that feels at times disorganized, chaotic, or overwhelming. It's becoming the master of the journey, right? you mastering this. Comes out with the star. To me, it's this newfound faith, this awareness, this knowing. What is faith but a knowing? Knowing beyond any relative evidence. Somebody has, in this matrix, they're using the word in this matrix, if that resonates with you. The soul is in the avatar, and you recognize, and you will have a new faith, a new revelation, understanding of it. Moreover, in that process, because you have done a lot of internal work, comes the hangman in reverse, which I can't help but indicates, and it feels like immediately saying, okay, saying you've put yourself, to get this newfound awareness, you've had to put yourself in uncomfortable spots. Trusting things that made no sense, doing the internal work. I just moved this Knight of Pentacles over here, and I was going to put it back, and underneath it comes, it's also the underlining energy was the devil, but it comes in reverse, and I feel like I'm being encouraged here to talk about, in the process of putting yourself in uncomfortable spots, you've had to overcome desires of the flesh, things that have been toxic, things that have at one point held you back. Maybe it was just your limiting beliefs. But when it's all said and done, you can free yourself from that. You get to put yourself down from that post with a newfound faith and understanding. Moreover, the person that you become, right? It's the Queen of Wands. She is courageous. She moves with passion and with direction. I feel like the King and the Queen of Wands have shown up a lot in the last couple of readings. But it's an energy of soul-driven. It is the energy of embodying what you came here to do and to create. The feminine aspect, right? The feminine quality, not gender related, but the feminine energetic realm of whatever it is that has been instilled into you to create. It's yours. You're on the journey, you're on the path. The biggest thing that comes with this is your self-doubt or questioning. They're giving the analogy of you've outgrown your old pond, and now you're being placed into a bigger pond, and now you feel like the small fish. What is they're telling me it's a tadpole. Like a tadpole again in a very big pond. But I'm hearing like it's perfect. It's because you're graduating. We'll finish off with an oracle card. When I do an oracle card, it's always to help pull the reading all together. My intention behind it is if there's something I might have missed or I misunderstood or didn't hear, a message that you might just need to hear, or sometimes it just solidifies the whole reading. You're being encouraged to put your energy out into it. A reminder that energy is fluid. So even though this has been recorded, your energy integrates and plays a role. You should know this. You're the magician. You are a magician. You are magical. Sorry, there's two of them. Looking into which one it is. Okay. Love and compassion. Bring more love to a situation, whether it's towards yourself or someone connected to the question. There may be a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. Remember, you are loved and have unlimited access to the gentle yet transformational force of love and compassion as and when you need it. Think about those you love and moments with them where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people, creatures and places, until the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. I'm going to read this other one. It's the other one that came out with it. I felt like it's this one, but they said the top one. Anyway, needless to say, we're going to read this one just because I feel... Earth Star Chakra. You are standing at a gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart, ancient remembering in your soul, and inner illumination to light the way. You have access to the seed of creation, the spark of existence, and the codes that hold the blueprints of who and what we are. This place is clear and grounded, despite moving through the multidimensional realms and able to bridge worlds while functioning in physical reality. The higher you reach for the divine and the realms of spirit, the more important it is to anchor deeply to the earth. Both are beautiful. I'm just hearing have fun. But remember, ultimately, align your four bodies, mental, emotional, physical, and energetic body. It's going to help ricochet and assure a smooth landing, the better aligned. And have fun with it. And that's what we have for you guys. I love you so much. A beautiful reading. And until next time, if you made it this far and you haven't yet, please feel free to join the community. Like, comment if you feel comfortable. Otherwise, until next time, I love you guys so much. Namaste.